Greetings, my name is JT Hay, a proud alumni of the Calgary Stampeders. I have teamed up with Daryl Slade, Calgary Stampeder historian, and the rowdy CFL Horsemen fans of the Stamps to teach you some history of our great football club. Also, I will be cheering on the CFL Horsemen squad as they compete against their rivals up in Edmonton for the bragging rights and the AAA Alberta beef up for grabs. It's now time to throw the ball over to you CFL Horsemen to share some history. Go Stamps, go!
Whoa! Thanks, JT. Welcome to McMahon Stadium. Come with me over to the CFL Horsemen headquarters. We'll teach you a bit about Stampeder history.
Okay, 2020 is the 75th anniversary of the Calgary Stampeders. It's also the 60th anniversary of McMahon Stadium. Take a look at some of this cool stuff brought to you by Daryl Slade, the Calgary Stampeders historian. First, what you see there is the last program from Wawata Stadium on July 20th, 1960, which we won 17-4 against Edmonton. And the next picture is the first program and ticket from McMahon Stadium against Winnipeg on August 15th, 1960. I'm not going to talk about that one. McMahon Stadium was the brainchild of Frank and George McMahon. By the time they got onto the board of directors of the Calgary Stampeders, they were very successful businessmen. At the end of 1959, George became the president of the Stampeders. A couple of days later, he announces that they're going to build a new stadium. And here's how they're going to do it. They're putting in their own money, $300,000. They're going to raise the other $400,000 it takes to build the stadium, and they're going to have it finished before the first game of the season, August 15th, 1960. Well, they didn't get it done. They had it done 10 days before. August 5th, ready to go. Plan January 2nd, finished August 15th. It was great. I love telling that story. Stay tuned for more Calgary Stampeder history coming on another episode soon.
I'm Superfan Mike from the Turf District podcast here at Commonwealth Stadium, home of the Edmonton football team, 14-time Grey Cup champions. We're going to have a lot of fun talking about some history of the team, going way back, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun. So I'm just going to take the ball, throw it over to Andrew, my co-host, and he can introduce the next bit.
Thanks, Superfan Mike. I'm Andrew, and welcome back to the Turf District, where we huddle up and talk all things Double E football, including our rich history. When you think about the most valuable player on a football team, you likely envision the quarterback leading the offense down the field to score the winning touchdown. Or maybe the middle linebacker or defensive end with that crushing tackle to save the day. But as the 1980s wore on, the most electrifying player ever to suit up in the green and gold did it on special teams, and stormed his way into the record books. Henry Gizmo Williams. Williams joined the team midway through the 1986 season, and already fans knew he was something special. Gizmo scored his first punt return TD that season and had the fans on their feet as he eluded tacklers game after game, giving Edmonton instant field position and being a threat to score every time he touched the ball. Williams scored 5 return touchdowns in his first full year with the club in 1987 and ended his career with 31 return scores, a CFL record. To put that in a bit of perspective, second place on the team has 4 return TDs over a career. So you get a sense of just how special and how important Gizmo was to all fans in Edmonton. Everywhere you go, whenever you see someone show promise returning kicks or punts, analysts and fans always wonder if this might be the next Gizmo. But fans in Edmonton know there will only ever be one player to earn that nickname. Every event where he shows up to this day, 20 years after he did his last patented Gizmo flip in the end zone, he draws fans like no other, and the love the city has for him is immeasurable.
So to recap, we got ourselves football, sandpaper, clippers, and these guys are playing for the trophy and for Alberta triple grade sticks. Good luck, may the best team win.